This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
Corey Winfield. You have a rich person's name. Like, you should be a billionaire with the name Winfield. Anyway, call me back, bro.
It is the 12th of October, 2023. My name's Corey Winfield. Should be rich, I guess. 217 Recovery Podcast from the North Studio today. A couple of guests in the studio with me. It's Justin Burke. How are you?
Fabulous.
Excellent. And Adam Stevens, how are you?
Doing good. Thanks.
Yeah, you actually have a good microphone this time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no headphones, though.
Nope.
But it could be happening very soon. And then you'll be coming in. I'm like, hey, let's do a podcast. You'll be like, hold on. Gotta go get my headphones, man. Actually hear the cool drops that once I get everything situated, then I'll learn how to play them. And you'll hear them. And you'll be like, wow, it's different.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm missing out on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear us like pause and laugh, and you're like, I don't even know what was just
Funny,
played.
man.
Yeah. Did something, and you don't even know about it.
Got your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like that. So, guys, today I had to deal with anger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a secondary emotion.
Oh, I know. And I was driving into work thinking about how I could cope with this and how I could break it down and what I was really feeling. And we'll just go through the process this morning. I get up at like 5:30 or something, and make my way to my office, number 3, where I do my number 2s. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there and I sit on my not so comfortable chair. It makes your legs go numb if you sit there too long. You know what kind of chair I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And I remembered, I was like, oh man, I need to email Jacqueline back about Safe Harbor. And we're going to go over there on the weekends. And it's like a shelter for people. And we're going to go and play cards and, I don't know, just hang out. You know, if people are interested in recovery, we can kind of help them and guide them down the right path. And I was like, I need to email her back. So I opened my email. Not that I email everybody that way, but I'm saying it does happen. We've all been there, I'm sure.
Got your ass.
Yep, got your ass for sure. Got your ass 2 times. But as I'm scrolling down through, I see an email from the Michigan Nonprofit Associations. And see, back in March, Governor Whitmer and her team announced this, well, hey, we're going to give $35 million to small nonprofits who, were affected by COVID. And of course, everybody was affected by COVID.
Right.
And like people were sending me the email like, hey, did you see this? Make sure you register. And in April, we were able to register. I think April 4th was the first day you could register. And that's when your boy registered. So I was like on it, And then we had till May 1st, which like I said, I did it day 1. And I got the confirmation email. Everything's cool.
Wow, no procrastination?
Not on that one, because we kind of need that monies. We can use it, especially now. It's like probably need a new engine in one of our vehicles, and it's like, oh man, what are we going to do? And so so this would come into play perfect. Perfect timing. Thanks God, good looking out. And it was going to be giving away this money you could get if you were awarded it. Between $5,000 and $25,000, of that $35 million that was given away. So what the governor did is she gives the $35 million to this Michigan Nonprofit Association, and they are the ones that are going to divvy it out, right? Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to be given out in July, and July comes along, and I'm like, okay, I'm excited, guys. Hold on, we can maybe have some good news coming. Nothing. So like mid-July, I'm reaching out. I don't hear anything. And I reach out again, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, we had so many people apply. We're going to go ahead and move that back. We're going to give that out in August. Okay. And then the governor comes out, and she does something wonderful that, my gosh, by her doing this changed our world. She made August Nonprofit Month.
Fabulous.
Got your ass.
So I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, this will coincide. This would be great. And then who goes on vacation in August? Your boy. I went to Seattle. I thought, man, I'm going to get some great news here. And I go look, and I'm like, I'm not hearing anything. And they said, early August, and I go look at their website. Oh,
Got your ass.
they're on vacation too. Damn. Okay, so they'll be back on the 12th or something like that. I'm like, all right, well, we'll hear something soon. Nope. And then I write them again. They're like, oh yeah, sorry, we've had so many people. Same excuse. So we pushed it back, but it'll be mid-September. Well, mid-September comes, and your boy's waiting. I'm waiting, and I reach out again. I hear absolutely nothing. And then I reach out to the governor, and I, of course, hear nothing because she doesn't read the emails. It's her people. But I wanted her to at least know, like, what's going on with this.
Right.
And then on, I think, the 27th of September. Yeah, late September. Almost October. You might as well just roll it into October. Whatever day it was like a Wednesday, and we get this email. It's like, hey, watch your emails this week. I'm like, this week? And it was like real late, too. I'm like, so really it's Thursday when you're sending this email, and you're telling us this week? Like, it's the end of the week. Check your spam, check your trash, whatever. We're going to send out an email. Okay, so I'm going through all my spam, and nothing. And then the Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. Saturday and Sunday, I'm checking, and nothing. So finally, I emailed Caitlin from the Community Recovery Alliance up in Petoskey, and I'm like, hey, did you apply for that? She's like, yeah. I said, well, did you get an email? Yeah. When? She's like, oh, the 27th. I'm like, well, what did it say? Oh, congratulations, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the hell, man? I didn't get one. And back when we registered for it, it told you, even if you don't get it, they're going to email you to let you know. So I'm like, all right. So I emailed her like, hey, contact us at this. Use this form if you want to contact us about this. So I use the form. I hear absolutely nothing. And so a couple of days go by, and I'm just getting more frustrated. I'm like, I still haven't gotten it. I submit another form. Hey, can you please let me know what's going on? We didn't do anything wrong. What was going on? What's up? Did we not get anything? Like, what's going on? Did you miss us? Nothing. It's like, and on Facebook, and I'm like, I can't be the only guy. I can't be the only person. We can't be the only organization. We're not. There's another woman who posted on their thing, hey, we haven't heard anything at all. What did we do wrong? We were supposed to get a confirmation saying that we weren't being awarded anything. Like, please let us know. They didn't need a response. Then I put up mine. Yeah, same thing here. We didn't do anything wrong. Here's the date that we submitted our stuff. What's going on? Nothing. And then like a couple posts underneath that was the lady that needed some help with something. They're like, hey, reach out to this email. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to reach out to that email. So I send it, I'm like, hey, I'm just wondering what's going on, blah, blah, blah. I hit send. Bloop. Pops right back. Email does not exist. I'm like, okay. Right. Well, I'll just wait and see. I mean, they said the email said, give us 5 business days to get back to you. I mean, it's been over that, but I'm like, okay, my 2 requests for some feedback, I've gotten nothing. And then, so this morning, fast forward, about to email Jacqueline back. I scroll down and this email, Michigan Nonprofit Association. I'm like, what is this? And it's like, make sure you claim your award. I'm like, oh, maybe this is it. Click on it. It's like, if you were sent that email, make sure you claim it because today's the last day you can claim it. And it was sent yesterday at 4:48 p.m. So like, you're going to send that out right before 5 o'clock. And I'm like, where's my freaking email? Where's my link? How am I supposed to do this? If you don't claim it, it's gone. You don't get it. And I'm like, but I was never sent the email. What am I supposed to do?
Wow.
So I yelled, and I'm a new board. I don't have the bleep button. So you guys might have to do a sound effect for me. So I yelled, top of my lungs. I'm sure my neighbors heard me. You mother bleep! Yeah. Cats are jumping, screaming, running. I don't know. I'm sure Marnie heard me, and that's probably why she skedaddled out the door. Yeah, I was so mad. I was like, you guys are got to be kidding me. So I go back on Facebook. It was like, you guys are trash. I don't think I called them trash, but I said that they shouldn't be allowed to be given away $5, let alone $35 million. It's like, what a joke. And then I went back to the email and I replied to that because you're not supposed to. It's like, hey, don't reply to this email, But I did anyway. And I was like, you guys are driving me nuts. I was like, absolutely nuts, man. We didn't get the email. And now it's almost 5 o'clock. on the day it's supposed to be done. Like that's it. You're gonna send an email.
Damn.
I was like, this is unacceptable. And they replied back, and they're like, "Oh, sorry for the confusion, but this is just the first round of them." What? Yeah, there's more that are going to be going out. What? No one ever said that. Not one email said that. Sorry for the confusion. You mean sorry for you screwing shit up? Like, what do you mean sorry for the confusion? You tried to create confusion. Like, did you want anybody emailing you? You took your phone number off everything. Like, people are blowing their stuff up. And, of course, I posted on there and I tagged Whitmer in it. And I was like, this is stupid. Like, you seriously have to get this shit figured out. And I'm driving to work just still mad as hell. And I'm like, I got to do a podcast about this because I am angry.
That's a long
and I got to
drive.
process these emotions, that I'm really feeling. I'm feeling
Betrayed.
I'm feeling left out. Just like 80 different emotions. And it all goes back to the COVID stuff that got passed out earlier in like previous years, like Networks Northwest here in Traverse City. Like they were giving it to their buddies is my belief on that. And if you can tell me otherwise, that'd be great. But they tried to say the first time we didn't get anything. And I had to explain to them after that. I sent a nice email saying, hey, this is who we are. We're pretty new, but we are actually taking people to and from treatment that have COVID. Like we had to go get a guy from Pontiac who was kicked out because he had COVID. We had to go to Pontiac, drive 3.5 hours away, get him in the freaking snow, blizzard, pick him up because they just kicked him out and said, take the bus home. And he was like, I can't, I have COVID. And the buses won't even take me on that. And so we had to go get him. I masked up, double masked, brought him all the way back to Sutton's Bay. Like that's what we do. And he was like, oh, okay, thanks. So then the other round came out and we got snubbed again. And it shows in like who got it, and there was like yoga shops and like hair, nail salons. I'm like, that's cute and all, but we're actually helping people that are affected by COVID and that have no other way to get to these places that they need to go. And he's like, oh, it was the state scoring system. So then I reached back out to the state and the state's like, yeah, there's no scoring system. So I went back at them and then they finally quit replying. I was so mad at them. So this is like a continuation of that emotion. I'm like, are you serious? Because this is supposed to be like businesses that are affected by COVID, small nonprofits. And I'm like, I got to email Betsy Coffia or whatever, because it's her region. Justin and I just went to her coffee the other day.
With no coffee?
No coffee. That was weird.
That was weird.
Like
Did
nobody
they call
even brought
it
in
coffee with coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coffia.
Yeah.
Coffia. Sorry, Betsy. I don't know how to say your last name.
But it was weird. No coffee.
Yeah, it was
I was
no
very
coffee.
disgruntled at that.
We should just set up coffee in courtesy of 217 Recovery.
Yeah. We got some coffee warmers we could take over there with us.
And we'll just pour imaginary coffee. Because if we would have got that grant, we could have had real coffee for all of you people. That'd be hilarious. Do have Mitch do it.
Yeah.
Just give him like, here you go. And he'll get out there and he'll be like, and there'll be no coffee in it.
With
like,
a little apron.
yeah. Some little donut holes.
Yeah.
Send him and Kim out there and maybe Tyrone too.
Yeah.
Because Tyrone would be good at it. He'd be like, see, if we would have got that grant, we would have coffee in here.
Got your ass.
Got your ass.
Yeah. That would be hilarious. We should do that next time. For real. I'm serious.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Because I was about ready to fall asleep in that little coffee thing with no coffee.
But she is on the board or something that she said about small businesses and stuff like that. And I was like, this is going to be a perfect email to send her. So I wanted to make sure I got to work early enough. I got here like, I don't even know what time, 6:30 maybe. Like I was here early. And because I was wanting to do all my other work so I could write like angry emails all day. But I was like, I'm going to do a podcast. And I wanted to do it with you guys to talk about the anger. And this is a perfect example of how you can catch yourself in those moments. Now, did I react right away with, the Facebook stuff? Absolutely. And in the email, I'll actually read it. I'll read it right now. The email that I wrote back to the lady, because she did say that, she said, we sincerely apologize for any confusion that may have arisen. The deadline to accept the award is applicable to those who have received the notifications in the initial round. Just to let you know, announcements are still going on. And we apologize for any inconvenience and uncertainty this may have caused. You'll be notified of your status. Yeah, whatever. I was like, thanks for letting me know. that's been a very frustrating process. An organization has been looking forward to this help from this grant. People in early recoveries remain focused, getting people to treatment safely, using recovery coaches as drivers, we got some vehicle issues, blah, 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 blah. And I end up writing here, I'm not looking for pity. I'm just hoping you can understand the passion behind our mission. Being left in the dark without any type of response to the forms that were submitted has taken its toll on my emotions.
Sounds like someone that processed it all pretty well.
Thanks for understanding, Corey. I'm still mad. I'm still bitter. Like, they could definitely... Oh, I just saw an email. I haven't clicked on it yet. From friend Caitlin, who I just talked about. She's like, our apologies. Looks like the Michigan Nonprofit Association sent out an email to everybody now. You're welcome.
There you go.
Got your ass.
Yeah. Welcome. Because I was fired up. But, like, did I process it the correct, absolute way? I don't know. I don't know if we ever process things the absolute correct way every time.
No.
But at least I gave myself a cooling period of, okay, I got to drive to work. I think a lot when I drive. Then when I get here, I need to not sit down and start firing off emails. I need to just dive into some other work. And you'll be surprised how quick you'll get other work done when you are mad and wanting to do other work. When you're wanting to, like, once I get this done, I'm going to write that email. Oh, boy, I can't wait. And you will get some shit done, I'm telling you. But then I had time to process, and I got their little email, which was nice for them to at least say, hey, whatever. But nothing is perfect in this world. I'm not perfect. You guys aren't perfect, So sure, people make mistakes, and I hope they learn that next time. At least say that there's different rounds of them going out.
Yeah.
If you want to say, hey, we're giving the little guys away first, or hey, we're giving the big 25,000 because you can get 5,000, 25,000, in relief, and we could definitely really use that. And we don't ask people for money a lot. We really don't. We're not out there hitting the streets. And of course, we have our fundraiser coming up on the 26th. Recovery Stories, Message of Hope, Part 1. And David G. and Mary, Adam, you and I are going to tell our small little story there.
Little stories.
Yeah. Like 5-minute story, 3 to 5 minute story that we're going to do. And it's what we learned at the recovery storytelling stuff.
Fabulous.
But we're going to use that, as a way to kind of raise funds. But we're not asking people, to, hey, do this and do that. And the podcast is not funded through any donations except Piper. Hey, thank you. She threw out some. Yeah, thank you, Piper. Appreciate it. But, the other, funds, this is like just me paying for it out of my pocket because it's fun and it keeps me sober. But the other stuff, like getting people where they need to go, our vehicles, like people don't understand, like these grants that we use to get people here and there, they don't pay for vehicles, and, they'll pay for some maintenance and stuff. But, when we take it in and they're like, hey, your Chevy Equinox that we know, and I know when I bought it, it had like 70,000 miles on it or something, 68,000, that they have oil issues, and you got to keep feeding that oil. And then as they get more mileage, it just gets worse and worse. And Justin, you kind of know, you're just like, man, we got to put oil in this thing all the time. And you take it in, and they're like, yeah, you just need a new engine. And we're like, oh, yeah, okay, let's just pull that out of the water.
But does the new engine really fix the problem? I mean, what causes them to burn the oil in the first place?
It's made in China. Probably not.
Probably Mexico.
Probably America.
No, they're assembled in America.
Yeah. Somebody, I don't know. Whatever their flaw is. And that's another thing, too. Like, they make them to break at some point anyway.
Oh, yeah.
If they made cars that last forever, then they would be out of business. And so we get it. But damn it. And like Ford, some guy that worked for Ford's like, oh, they have like this whole graveyard of brand new cars that they just drive off a cliff. And they're like, no, because it's tax write-off if they don't sell them. But if like they were to give them to us, they would like lose money. I'm like, but they get enough money, don't they? Like, couldn't they give us one? And then like they refuse any requests for donations of cars and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, oh, thanks, Ford. Go Lions. I'm dropping Gibbs. He sucks. Tired of his ass. My fantasy team.
He's going to be hitting holes this weekend.
Oh, is he golfing?
Yeah.
Got your ass.
Yeah, he got my ass. I think I took him in the 3rd round. What a waste. Could have got Debo Samuel, but nope. Took Gibbs.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. But anyway, we were going to get into the whole Israel thing, but I don't think we have time. That's another whole topic. But I think, Adam, you're going to be doing that on your podcast, which you just started, by the way. You were asked to be on it. I don't know. Are you guys going to keep the name redacted, or are you going to...
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. The name might... I don't know. It's probably all up for debate at this point. You know, it's kind of a new thing, so we might reform. We're definitely reformatting some of it, but where we're going, I'm not 100% sure. But topics will still be the same, just maybe name and picture be a little different, maybe.
And what would you say your topic is? Somebody listening for the first time, they're like, what is this Adam's speaking of?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, you can wrap it up into kind of like the paranormal in a way, but more along the lines of, the alien or spiritual side. Maybe not so much like ghosts and stuff, but maybe sometime. But yeah.
Do you think, I think that they're going to have to stop calling that science fiction.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. It's all science possibilities nowadays. I mean, everything's a possibility to me nowadays with everything going on. I don't think how you can rule anything out.
Call it the Science Fact
Right.
podcast. Because it's facts. Aliens are here.
That's a good one. That's on the list. We'll put that on the list.
Yeah, think about it. You know, like flip that. Because they will. They're going to have to stop calling it science fiction.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume.
Yeah.
And of course, we're doing the Ancient Aliens contest where they're going to be in Kalamazoo at the Kalamazoo State Theater. They gifted us tickets and we're giving some away. So if you would like to go with us and sit next to us, sign up, 217recovery.com. It's November 3rd. We're going to be drawing winners very soon. So do that as soon as you can. Justin, you're going to start a podcast, I heard, as well. And
Negatory.
I heard you guys kicking names around the other day. And I think it's a brilliant idea that you're going to use fake names. Because I know the celebrity thing, and like me using my real name, it's a nightmare.
I bet.
It really was. And again, make sure I wasn't in the phone book. Remember them days?
Can't even go to the grocery store.
Oh, it's horrible. They're like, Corey Winfield, sign my panties. I'm like, no.
It's crazy.
All over a morning show.
It was horrible. This is rough life. So, but you're gonna have another guy on, and you guys are doing something. This is kind of like an old radio thing that people would do, is come up with like silly names. Yeah, I think there's a guy in Traverse City is like, it's a stupid name about eggs or something. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. But you and your co-host, who I'm not going to name because I'm not going to throw him under the bus like that, but you're going to be Billy Blow, and he's going to be Dottie Jobs.
Yeah.
So it's Blow Jobs in the morning, and you're going to do your podcast in the morning. So Blow Jobs in the morning, but you got to figure out like your website and stuff like that. But
I think blowjobs.com's probably taken.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that'd be hard, but that'd be hard. Get it? But I like where you're going with it, though. You know, and using the fake names and doing funny stuff. Like, that's a really funny name.
It's good.
For a show. I like it. Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what else is on it. Because, I mean, I've seen your Facebook page, Living in Recovery. And let's talk about that before we leave real quick. So Mitch comes to me the other day and he's like, and he stands at the door and he just looks at me like he does. And he's like, you seen Justin's Facebook page? I'm like, no, why? Well, not his personal page, but his Living in Recovery page? No. When's the last time you looked at it? I don't know, probably when he made it. Why? What's up? Well, there's some stuff on there you might want to look at. And then he walks away and I look at it. And there's this woman having intercourse with this man.
Yeah.
Like on your page, bro.
I know you screenshotted it.
Yeah, and it's a Merry Christmas. That's it too. And you're like, what the fuck?
I was like, Merry Christmas. What? Christmas coming early this year?
Got your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
It just didn't stop for like weeks.
yeah, and you like refused to like let Mitch or anybody else help you with it. And you're like, no. And so they just kept popping up. You Like literally, they were just popping up, and you were just deleting
Like
them.
morning wood.
Yeah, and then finally you had Mitch help you with it, and I think you could set your security settings, and you made it private so that not anybody
no
can
more
just jump in there
bots.
and post porn.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, it was rough, but blowjobs in the morning, like that's something that they could tackle. Mm-hmm. Be a good topic for them.
Yeah,
Facebook
for sure.
spam.
Could grow
Maybe you
into
should-
a good video podcast too.
Yeah. Watch this morning's show, blowjobs.
Now
in
you
the
can see what
morning.
happens behind the scenes.
behind the scenes of blowjobs in the morning.
Uh,
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'd like to hear your topics. All I talk about is babies or something, parenting. Take their ice away.
throw it away. Don't take it. Just throw it away.
Good times. So look for that, and then look for Adams, and you guys have a website, but because I was helping Mitch with that before, and they kind of duped him, and I think you just have to get a real website. I can't remember the name of the place you guys are posting it at.
I can't either offhand.
Something simple, rss.com.
Yep.
And they're like, we'll give you a free 6 months of posting it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You should do that. And I was thinking about it. And then they're like, we'll give you a free website, which is not a website because you can't go to like redacted.com. You got to go redacted.rss.com/feed/671256164/blowjobs in the morning /7. And it's not real easy to remember all that, So if you just go to, there's other, other places you can get websites for, and they're really not that expensive, but
Wix.
yeah, that's what we use. And I like it. People use GoDaddy too. I'm just not a big fan of that one. But Wix isn't too bad. Yeah, do it right and make a business out of it. Make some money with it even. People do that.
Yeah, it's fun. At the very least, right now, it's something to do, and we're really into it. I mean, it's the other day we sat here and talked after work for about an hour and a half, and we're like, oh, we probably should have just did a podcast, but
Should have recorded that.
Yeah,
That
but-
sucks.
I guess it's just a warm up, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. We can get about an hour done without even trying, really. So it's going good.
Yeah.
Well, that's fabulous.
Yeah, it is. We'll look for that, and we'll help you any way you need to, man. We'll post some links, put a little something on our website as well, and
It's awesome.
something on your page.
Yeah,
Your
appreciate
blogs are
everything so
awesome.
far. Yeah.
Which, if you haven't read their blogs, read them. I think I actually gave you a star this time, Justin.
4.
Whoa, must have been a good one.
I didn't think it was that great.
Read their blogs too. I give them challenges each week, assignments as we like to call them, and then they have to complete them. So read their blogs, weekly, daily, whatever you need. 217recovery.com. We will talk to you. I don't know. It's been 11 days since I've done a podcast, so hopefully way before then. And hopefully we'll be hearing from Blowjobs in the morning soon too.
Later.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. We hope you come back for our next episode.